Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I just previously finished the last series on how to invest at a certain age. Now, this is a new series. This series is going to be me recommending uh, stocks in certain industries for you to invest into, especially for individuals who are looking to start a dividend portfolio from scratch. And if you basically don't know what a dividend stock is or where to find dividend stocks, or most importantly, how much they cost, that's a big indicator. When you're first starting out, I'm pretty sure you won't have the budget to have to buy stocks that's like $250, $300, $500. So I know when I first started out, stocks around I want to say $100 or $200 was in my realm. So I was able to invest to stocks that were about $500. So in this new series I'm going to walk you through the different stocks in different sectors and industries, from tech to industrials, financials, REITs, to best help you in your journey of dividend investing and financial freedom. So, before we start, like and subscribe to my channel. If you like any of this content or want to learn in depth knowledge on how to buy stocks, what is a stock, what is a dividend stock, and if you are new to investing, feel free to like and subscribe and share my content, become a subscriber, and learn. Okay, here we go. For today's video, it's going to be the best dividend stocks that you can buy in 2023. I have seven, but I'm going to go over five because two, uh, uh, two out of the seven, I want to say they're pretty average. So I'm not going to recommend it. The first stock that I recommend looking into is AbbVie. It's a drug stock with a yield of about 3.62% that increased their dividends roughly 10% annually per year. The second stock that we're going to talk about is Enbridge. Enbridge, EMB, is one of the safest stocks on the market. It's a Canadian oil and gas company with a 6.68% dividend yield. Sometimes, if the market is down, you can catch it around 7 to 7.5% dividend yield. Another stock, WP Carey. It's a REIT. It's a safe net lease real estate REIT with a dividend income yield of about 4.5%. I'm going to skip that. But Coca-Cola. Uh, Everyone knows about Coke and Pepsi, and we're going to talk about Coke. We're going to talk about the dividend stock price of Coke, why you should invest in Coke as just a premier starting out to one of your stocks to really like a solid anchor in your portfolio, whether it's investing or your dividend investing portfolio. And my last stock that I recommend for you guys to look into for 2023 as one of the best stocks ever is a mortgage REIT. It's called Arbor Realty Trust, and I love this REIT because it increases its dividend. Uh, well, it has been increasing its dividend for about 10 plus percentage for the past, I want to say 5 years. So it's really big. First stock. First stock we're going to look into, I want you to look into is Coke. Coke, it costs about $61.66. This is not a fast growing company, but at the same time, it does what it needs to do. Like when you buy the Coke stock, one is very affordable. Two, it increases its dividend roughly 3.5 to 4%, and then most importantly, it will give you the needed income in your portfolio. So the first dividend stock to is definitely a dividend growth stock that I love and that I have personally in my portfolio. So first stock, Coke. The second stock is Enbridge. It's a Canadian company. It costs roughly $41.69 per share. It increases its dividend for roughly, I want to say it increases dividend roughly about 10% this year. Was a little bit slower, but man, the dividend yield of 6.27%. It pays this is a Canadian dollar. So in my portfolio, it pays like roughly 65 cents per share, and it also increases. It's just right now because of the U.S. market has been doing so well. The U.S. dollar conversions to Canadian dollars, the Canadian dollars converted to U.S. dollars, it sucks right now because I guess it's a good thing for us, but in terms of buying stocks that's not U.S. stock, it is kind of sucks. And then also when you buy stocks that are not U.S. stocks, uh, whether it's Canadian, euros, or whatnot, they will charge a foreign tax. So just keep that in mind. But this stock is affordable. It grows its dividends. It's low beta. So in times that of when we are under a recession or when the market goes down, it doesn't go down as much. Now, when the market does go up, it will go up, but it's not going to go up as much. So it's a steady eddy. The third stock to look into, one of the best stocks I would say for 2023 is AbbVie. It's a pharmaceutical drug maker. It tend to increase their dividend roughly 10% in 2022. It increases dividend for 5%, and the yield is at 3.85% right now. But depending on how the market goes, how the market does, you can see to get this stock around a 4% range, and then it's cost $153. But typically it hovers around 150, 148, low beta, and it pays $1.48 per quarter. And you can't really beat this stock. I've had this stock in my portfolio for the past 6 years. It gives me over $110 on a yearly basis. I let it compound itself and just letting it grow. So again, another company that's reliable, a steady Eddie. I vouch for it. It's nice. Another stock for you guys to look into is called Arbor Realty Trust. It's a mortgage REIT. It costs $14.26 with a yield of 11.22%. Uh, it's been honestly been increasing their dividend for about 10+%, and right now it pays 40 cents per quarter for each stock with an annualized payout of $1.60. I actually have this stock in my Roth IRA and also in my dividend portfolio as well because uh, at $14.26, anybody that's starting out can do research and buy this, and it has a growing dividend. It's affordable, and it produces a lot of money, and you can honestly buy this and Enbridge and stuff your dividend portfolio and honestly let these stocks pay your bills. The last stock I would say to look into is WP Carey, and for individuals who uh, love REITs, want real estate exposure, and most importantly, want big juicy dividends. 5.07 dividend percentage. It increases really about 1% per year, which is not a lot. But with a 5% yield, you are getting honestly 5% on your money, which is more than you would get in a type of like savings account or any money market account. And it really only costs $84.10 per share. And look at this. For each year, you would get $1.65 per quarter per share. So imagine if you had 5 shares, which I have right now, you'll be receiving $5 per quarter, which is $20 per year. So imagine the more shares that you buy of this, you can get this up where you can if you put in $100 per month, you can honestly have real estate exposure, be diverse, and then most importantly, you can be receiving at least 100, 150, $200 per quarter just based off of this REIT alone. So overall, the best stocks to look into to buy for 2023 is Coca-Cola, Enbridge, Avi, Arbor Realty Trust, and WP Carey. Thank you guys. Oh, also, if you like this nice content and my new series that I'm doing rich stocks that you guys should be able to look into. Like and subscribe. There's going to be more videos along the way. And click on this video to learn more about investing, dividend growth stocks, and more content on my channel. All right, guys.